Hi there, beautiful souls. Welcome and thank you for watching. I'm Gabrielle, retired medium in Germany, and I like to share some of my otherworldly experiences and insights. So, this is about the ancient ruins in the solar system. Yes, there are ancient ruins more or less all around our solar system. You probably remember Buzz Aldrin talking about the monolith on the Mars moon Phobos. Well, when the cartoon or sci fi book novel about the face on Mars came out, I was far too young, just 2 years old. I think it was 1958. And how do you think that author came up with that idea? You know, inspiration comes from the Latin word inspirare, which means to breathe in and inhale. And as I told you, there's information in the conscious stream all around us, in the quantum field, all the photons, atoms that we cannot see with our eyes. They are conscious. And of course, they also carry memory. So, if an artist taps into some of the things that are already there, we call that inspiration, and that guy might think he came up with the idea himself, or he got it in a dream or a meditation. Well, you cannot get anything that is not existent. And 20 years later, James Hoagland came up with the Mars photos that showed in that special valley, the Cydonia region, a five-sided pyramid and the famous face on Mars, which then was, of course, photoshopped by NASA. Never a straight answer. And as as an ex-graphic designer, used to work with Photoshop, I know what you can do with that program. And what NASA declared after that photo came out with the face, clearly a half feline, half human face with kind of an Egyptian hairdress. Well, they said it's just a mesa, and it's a play of light and shadow. And of course, they showed photoshopped images or from a very different angle so that you couldn't recognize what was visible before. Then there was even in the 2000s this movie Mission to Mars with Gary Sinise or Sinise, I don't know how to pronounce that. Hopefully I didn't butcher his name. Sorry, Gary. And who was the other guy? I think Tim Collins. And again, the face on Mars appeared in that movie, and it was kind of an alien building or station, and they entered it, and so on. I don't want to spoil anyone who has not yet seen that movie. Quite interesting, but well, not everything is true. But I do think the face on Mars and the ruins are true. Because why then would the military or the three-letter agencies have sent in the early 17s, I think, or even earlier, the well-known remote viewer Ingo Swann to remote view, especially that region in Mars, the Cydonia Valley, with the five-sided pyramid and the face on Mars, 200 or 2 million years ago. And what he came up with and the other teams of remote viewers was more or less all the same. They said it feels like a graveyard. We encountered shadowy figures and buildings and encountered a race that was dying out, and they knew it. They were kind of just waiting for their decline. So, to me, there's proof everywhere, and it's even said that there was an ancient builder race that built structures all around the solar system. And funnily enough, on Mars you do not find the kind of pyramids we have here on Earth with four sides or with the little inclination in the face. It's even eight-sided. No, it's a five-sided collapsed pyramid. Isn't that interesting? The number 5 in numerology is also, and gematria is also very interesting. So I just wanted to continue and give some more, following up my last video about, well, the bigger picture of our solar system and our conscious planet Earth. And here we go about Mars. There has been life, and there still is life, not only microbial, and there's lots and lots of evidence, although it's, of course, as always, denied from the official sides. So, what do you think? Feel into yourself, do some research, look at the pictures, and notice and observe what's arising in you when you look at that. What kind of feelings do you have? Maybe you can tap energy-wise into some of these ancient memories. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. And I have some lovely flowers brought from my garden to give you, yes, something else, a piece of nature and a nice color. So thank you very much for watching, dear ones, beautiful souls. Thank you. Blessings, love and light to you on your soul path. Bye.